your neighbor or people who hurt you in the past and sign up for being a victim for life. Or you can switch and change the cognitive map to become a victor in your life, okay? So in order to become a victor in your life, you have to have three things, okay? You have to have a vision, okay? You have to have a mission statement, and you have to have a plan of action, okay? Why do you have to have a vision? It's because our brain is wired 75% for vision. If you can imagine your brain is a GPS, you go into your car and you say, take me to a happy place, okay? Your GPS say, I don't know where that is, okay? And maybe you had never been at a happy place, so your brain does not have that cognitive schemata. It does not have that memory bank. So it say, sorry ma'am, I don't know where it is, I cannot take you there. But let's say you put in a vision, okay? I want to work with certain company, or I want to own my own business. I want to make a certain dollar amount per year. I want to live in a house with white picket fence. I want a spouse. I want 2 children. I want 2 dogs in my backyard. Okay, so now you put in an address. Your brain gonna say, yes, ma'am, I know what you mean. I'll take you there 5 years from now, okay? So first, create a vision for yourself. Do not ever hold yourself back. Discount yourself by dreaming small. You do not do the world a favor by dreaming small. Think like, I will get up and go to work today on time. Okay, that's not a goal that you're going to serve humanity. Okay, don't worry about how far-fetched, how impossible the goal is. Dream big, really, really big. Okay. So I like what a wise person say, if you shoot for the moon and you fall, at least you fall among the stars, okay? So you have to have a vision for your life because you deserve that, okay? And then you have to create a mission statement. A mission statement is something that when you walk into a big company, you see a plaque at their door, and they would put things that our company mission is to save the world, or our company mission is to cure cancer, whatever that might be. That we need to apply to ourselves. When we have a mission statement, it's pretty much a roadmap that we can follow. Remember that failure to plan is planning to fail. So having a mission statement is extremely important. It needs to be in one sentence. It needs to be repeated every day when you wake up in the morning. My reason for being here on earth is, here's the problem. A lot of people say, well, I don't know what my mission is. I'm just a little me, you know, I can't save the world, I can't cure cancer, I cannot do all of these amazing things. Okay, let me tell you what, okay. Have people come to you and say, you know, you're very good at this. Or ever since you were little as a child growing up, you keep doing this and you do it so well, okay? You can play with this tirelessly. You can do it 10 hours a day without tired, okay? Change is hard. That's your mission in life, okay? Mission is something that you do with passion. That's called a mission, okay? So a lot of people say, well, but the things that I like to do doesn't bring money. Okay, so I have a young lady. She's always wanted to become an artist, but she was told from day one from her parents. Now remember, this is the programming. So the programming say that there's nothing in art. Okay, you shouldn't be become an artist. That should be a hobby. That should not be a career. Well, how many people have turned their hobbies into $1 million industries? Okay, just look around you and you see. You know, Dell developed his computer in the garage. Okay, and Mark created Facebook in his dorm. So a lot of people just do things because they like it, they're interested about it. Okay, so wherever the passion goes, the money follows. So don't worry about the money part. If you have a talent, a skill, people always tell you that you are really good at this. Forget about the old downloading, creating a new download. Look for people who have been extremely successful in your field and follow them. Success always leaves a recipes behind. Okay, all you have to do is just repeat the recipes. You don't have to create anything under the sun. Okay, you can do something a little bit different than other people do it, and then you can make your fortune with it. Okay, so walking on the victorious pathway, you have to have a vision, you have to have a mission statement, and you have to have a plan of action. Because without a plan of action, we are not accountable for what we do. So we have to detail from step to step. I even encourage people to go all the way to the day they die from Earth. And they say, what do you mean? I don't know how I'm going to die. I say, but you do, because you are an infinite being. You are fully capable of seeing to the last day how you're going to die on Earth. There's an interesting research that it's a longitudinal research that people wrote about how they're going to die from. And some people put down, well, I think I'm going to die from heart disease, or cancer runs in my family, or diabetic, or, you know, if they're a high-risk person, they say, oh, maybe I'm going to die from an accident. Did you know that 75% of them turn out to be correct? Okay, so what that's saying, that it could be a self-fulfilling prophecy, but that it could also mean that our infinite self already know our life from head to end. Okay, so do not hesitate, but write out your entire life like a book. So when you're talking about the book and you are the author of the book, all right, so the main character usually had no control over, usually were victimized by other people, usually go through some tremendous struggle, but at the end of the book, okay, you are the author. So you know what to write in the last chapter. You want for the main character to be happy, to be fulfilled, to be spiritual, to be enlightened. Then you write that in, okay? So it's a fun exercise that people sit down and chronologicalize their life. I ask people to put in a chapter for each decade of their life. So for decade number 2, what would you do? Number 3, number 3, number 4, number 5, what would you like to accomplish as you go? And you'll be amazed. You'll be amazed how much is manifested in life. Okay? So pretty much everything that I had dreamt about and I have thought about, I didn't know anything about goal setting or planning or vision or mission statement. But I have those thoughts, and it's amazed me how it starts unfolding one by one, one by one. So try it for yourself. Use your life as an experiment, and you as a scientist. It doesn't lose anything. If you dream big and you get 90% of it, that is still an A, okay? So from the process of sleep to the process of awake, you're going to go through a lot of turbulence, of course. So what is important is that, believe it or not, the more you plan for it, the less turbulent it will be, okay? So turmoil, turbulence, disappointments usually come from the victim role. When you walk on the victor road, okay, you may have troubles, you may have turmoil, you may have setback, but it's never a deterrent for you, okay? So I met with this young lady. Her goal is to climb Mount Everest, the highest mountains on earth in the Himalaya. So I asked her, have you ever been there? No. Okay. Have you ever climbed mountain? No. Okay, the closest she did was probably, at the local place where you do rock climbing for fun. Okay, so when do you think you're going to achieve this? She said 2 years from now. I will send you an email and let you know. Okay, so I met her, that was when she was 17. I didn't get any email from her. And my email had been the same for the past 20 years. And then recently I got an email and she said, Dr. Vo, it wasn't 2 years, it was 10 years. Okay? Yeah, so that was a very beautiful and human story that I want to share with you. Once you decided the goal, the ultimate vision, the reason why you're here on earth, okay? It doesn't matter how long, how hard, how difficult it is, you're going to take that pathway. The Great Wall of China was built over 10 years. 10,000 people died at the Wall of China in order for that to build. So let's say the Emperor Tang was the person who thought up he needed to build the Great Wall of China to protect China. Okay, so let's say he had this thought to build this magnificent wall, the only structure that visible from space. So he sat there and dreamed about this wall. And then he say, oh no, it's just too hard. It's just too difficult, too many people. Oh yeah, and how are we going to carry this big, gigantic blocks of rock, to one place and create this wall. So at that moment in time, he just gave up. Too hard, too long, too difficult. Okay, we wouldn't have the Great Wall of China now. Each one of us have to build that Great Wall for ourselves. Use our life as an instrument to build that. You have what it takes. Keep telling yourself every day, you are an infinite being. You here on earth, short term, temporarily, for an experiment. You're experiencing all of the struggle, all of the pain, the hurt, the suffering, maybe even illness, disease, as part of understanding the human experience. But you blink, you will be out of here. And on your last day on earth, I always ask people to write the assignment. What if this is your last day on earth? Looking back, what would you like to have on your paragraph? Okay? So I hope you have amazing things that happen to you in life. I hope you choose the victorious pathway. I hope you recognize the infinite being inside of you, the enlightened part of yourself, and do away with the victim programming. Okay? And take care of yourself. The journey is not completed until you leave a legend behind. Love ya. Bye-bye.
Please subscribe to this channel and ring the bell at the bottom corner to be notified when a new video is uploaded. You can also reach out to Dr. Vo directly through her website. The link is in the description below.